We're sliding without noticing our own decline. Heading deep down, we're hanging on to sweet nothing's left behind. Deeper down. Deeper down. Deeper down. Deeper down. Down, deeper down. We build all those bridges to watch them thin down to dust, or blow them voluntarily out of constant trust. The clock is ticking, it's last couple of clocks, and there won't be a party with weather in front. We build all those bridges to watch them thin down to dust, or blow them voluntarily out of constant trust. The clock is ticking, it's last couple of clocks, and there won't be a party with weather in front. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line. The shallower it grows, the shallower it grows, the fainter we go into the fade out line. We are all plunging straight towards our own decline. Without noticing, we slide down, deeper down. The shadow grows without ever slowing down. We are heading straight into the fade out line. Deeper down.
I am here. I'm here.
Sunny days, it's such a pretty place. I see your smiling face. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming. All my friends, so sweet and innocent. The story never ends. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming. Sunny days, it's such a pretty place. I see your smiling face. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming. All my friends, so sweet and innocent. The story never ends. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming. Sunny days, it's such a pretty place. I see your smiling face. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming. All my friends, so sweet and innocent. The story never ends. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming. Sunny days, it's such a pretty place. I see your smiling face. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming. All my friends, so sweet and innocent. The story never ends.
Mixed martial arts is a pastime like no other, where sport takes a game and turns it into spectacle. MMA takes a fight and shows you what it truly is. A confrontation. Two athletes. One intention. Stop him before he stops you. Two of the organization's most prolific finishers enter the hexagon as champion and former champion finally meet. Zakir Badat is undefeated in the EFC. 8 wins, all finishes. Zico Makengela, 5 wins, 5 knockouts. Neither has heard a judge's scorecard read out in the EFC. For both, the code of the warrior is paramount. Both fight to finish, and only the most relentless will stay standing. With them, Africa's greatest warriors go to battle. The legendary Hanru Bora faces the new prospect in the division, the undefeated Shadrach Yemba, who is making his charge at a title shot. Brandon Santos continues his rise in the flyweights and faces the tested hands of Lethlean Gamtui. Riding a 2-fight win streak, Rouvan de Beer seeks to make it 3, but must contend with the always fearless God Knows Ndlovu. And Emerson Pedro, fresh from his flying knee knockout, takes on the devastating toughness of Sibusiso Sovente, a former title contender, gunning to return to the division's height. At EFC 133, the welterweight championship is contested, when current king Zakir Badat meets former champion Zico Makengela, in a clash that runs to the heart of the sport itself. Two athletes with one intention: to leave the game behind. This is the ceremonial weigh-in to EFC 133. Badat versus Makengela for the EFC Welterweight Championship. Coming to you live from the World Sports Betting Arena in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans, welcome to the official weigh-ins for EFC 133, Badat versus Makengela. Coming to you live from the EFC World Sports Betting Arena in Johannesburg, South Africa. My name is Khotso Ramopo, and we have 12 amazing fights lined up just for you, headlined by the challenger, the former welterweight EFC champion, the Gorilla Makengela, versus the current champion, welterweight champion EFC, Badat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now with me on stage, we have the president of the EFC, Cairo Howarth. We also have our vice president, Graham Cartmel. And from the governing association, Nick Savides. As well as our gorgeous Knox Hydrate girls, Shirley and Dee. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please note if the fighters do not make weight, they have 2 hours in which to make so. All right, let's kick off with a prelim bout. This is between Sianda Vilakazi and Tyrell Lowe. Please welcome first on stage, Tyrell Lowe. Tyrell Lowe makes weight at 119 pounds. Now introducing his opponent, Sianda Bubezi Vilakazi. All right, unfortunately, Sianda Bubezi Vilakazi doesn't make weight. He's got 2 hours in which to do so. And up next, we have the flyweight bout between Zeka Martino and Pilani Ngoyiya. Please welcome Pilani Ngoyiya. Mabilani comes in overweight at 129 pounds and has 2 hours in which to make weight. And now please welcome his opponent, Zeka Martinho. Martinho makes weight at 124.5 pounds. Up next is a featherweight frenzy between David Mambo and Ash Zola. Please welcome first, Ash the Maniac Zola. Ash goes in within weight at 144 pounds, and please welcome his opponent, David the Hunter Mambo. David Mambo weighs in at 144 pounds and a half. We have a fight. Coming up next in the lightweight division, Itumeleng Mabilo versus Grant Farrow. Please welcome Grant Farrow. Now please welcome his opponent, Itumeleng Shaka Mabilo. Shaka Mabilo makes weight at 154 pounds. And up next in the middleweight division, Given Majuba versus Seth van Aswagen. Please welcome Seth van Aswagen. Seth van Aswagen weighs in at 183 pounds. Please welcome the Bone Cracker, Given Majuba. Given Majuba makes weight at 184 pounds. We have a middleweight war. Up next in the bantamweight division is between Moses Mokari and Musa Sitwape. Please welcome on the scale, Musa Bad News Sitwape. And we have bad news at 134 pounds. Please welcome his opponent, the son of Egypt, Moses Mukari. The son of Egypt makes weight at 134.5 pounds. It's a bantamweight battle between Moses, the son of Egypt, Bukari, and Musa. Bad news, Sitwape. And up next in the featherweight division, it's between Ayanda Zwane and Sizwe Mnikati. Please welcome first on stage, Sizwe Mnikati. He weighs in at 144.5 pounds. And up next, Ayanda, the Power, Zwane. The Power, Zwane, weighs in at 145.9 pounds. First main card bout is a bantamweight bout between the coolest kid, Emerson Pedro, and Sibusiso Somanda Sovende. Please welcome first, Sibusiso Somanda Sovende. And he makes weight. Please now introducing his opponent, Emerson, the coolest kid, Pedro. And the coolest kid makes weight at 135 pounds. We have a fight. In the bantamweight division, it's Emerson, the coolest kid, Pedro, versus Subisiso Somanda Sovende. Up next is a bantamweight battle between Ruvan de Beer and God Knows Ndovu. Please welcome first, God Knows, the General Ndovu. And the General weighs in at 135 pounds. Please welcome his opponent, Ruvan de Beer. And Ruvan makes weight at 135.5 pounds. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, there's a flyweight frenzy between Hanru Botha and Shadrach Yemba. Please welcome first on the stage, Shadrach Baba Yaga Yemba. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's re-announce that. It's a flyweight frenzy between Brandon Santos and Lithe Ngamtwini. Please welcome on scale, Rush Hour Ngamtwini. Weighing in at 125 pounds is Rush Hour Ngamtwini. Please welcome his opponent on stage, Brandon, the Little Beast Santos. And the Little Beast weighs in at 124 pounds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's now introduce the co-main event of the evening. It's a featherweight bout between Hanru Botha and Shadrach Yemba. Please welcome first on stage, Shadrach Baba Yaga Yemba. And Baba Yaga makes weight now. Please welcome his opponent, Hanru the Bully Botha. And the Bully makes weight at 145 pounds. This is your co-main event, ladies and gentlemen, in the featherweight division. Hanru the Bully Botha versus Shadrach Baba Yaga Yemba. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the main event.
So when it comes to knocking someone out, I don't believe it's something that you go after. It happens in an organic way. You don't even feel anything on your hand. There's no point of impact. It's almost a smooth progression to, okay, this guy is not falling down, and then you're going for the kill.
At EFC 133, two of the organization's most prolific finishers meet. Welterweight champion Zakir Badat, undefeated in the EFC Hexagon, 8 wins, all finishes. Former welterweight champion Zico Makingele, 5 wins in the Hexagon, 5 knockouts. Neither man has heard a judge's decision read out on African soil. And both men have made peace with their destinies, because for each warrior, the fight itself is the prize.
If I'm lose, this is like I'm dying.
You can either curl up like a ball and call it a quits, or you can say, fuck you. You hit me with the hardest shot you've got, I'm still standing. I have the dog in me.
At EFC 133, Badat defends his welterweight title for the 3rd time, in a bout that runs deeper than every fight he has campaigned in before. This time, his opponent is a mirror image of himself.
This fight can be like
A man who fights for more than gold or status. A man who fights for the true calling of the warrior inside.
MMA is my life. The 13 years is my life. Yeah.
At EFC 133 in Johannesburg, South Africa, when the champion and the former champion meet. 2 warriors both. There is only one question to be asked and answered. Who will lead the fight first?
My brother, Badat. This is Zico Makingele. I'm coming for you, brother. I'm coming for you.
Look forward to sharing the cage with you and sharing blood, sweat, and tears. I'll see you in the cage.
Zakir Badat versus Zico Makengela for the EFC Welterweight Championship. Proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting.
And now please welcome on stage the challenger, Zico the Gorilla Makengela. And the former EFC welterweight champion Zico the Gorilla Makengela weighs in at 170 pounds. Now please welcome the current EFC welterweight champion Zakir Badat. The current champion weighs in at 169 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fight. This is your main event in the welterweight division. Your former EFC welterweight champion, Zico the Gorilla Makengela, versus the current EFC champion, Zakir Badat.
All right, let me grab these two for an interview quickly. I'm going to start with Zico Makengela. Zico, an absolute beast. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we realize exactly what we're about to witness this Thursday. These are the greatest athletes on the African continent. Absolute specimens going to war tomorrow night. Zico, how are you feeling? What do you have to say to your fans?
I'm not talking too much. I'm coming for take welterweight title tomorrow. Inside for the cash, you're gonna see me there.
You heard it from the gorilla. What an absolute beast. And now onto the current welterweight champion, an absolute specimen, somebody who goes in there to finish every single fight. How are you feeling leading up to this fight? What do you have to say to your fans?
I expect fireworks, expect violence, and expect a good old-fashioned brawl in that cage come tomorrow night.
You've always had super polished responses, but looking at Zico now after the weigh-in, is there anything that kind of sits in your mind as to what you're going to be able to accomplish tomorrow night? Are you more confident? Are you feeling that this is your fight for the taking?
This is a statement that will be made tomorrow night, for sure.
Awesome, you heard it first. Thank you very much. Over to Khotso.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our weigh-ins for EFC 133. Make sure to catch us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central African Time. And for fight schedules, you can catch us on efcworldwide.com. Thank you for joining us.
At EFC 133, two athletes at the height of their powers fight for more than victory. They fight for the fight itself. Zakir Badat, 8 wins, all finishes. Defends his EFC welterweight title against Zico Makengela. 5 wins, 5 knockouts.
Zico Makengela is the world champion.
In a clash at the summit of African MMA, champion and former champion collide. In a fight fought for more than status or gold. A fight fought for the fight itself. EFC 133, Badat versus Makengela for the Welterweight Championship, May 7th, presented by World Sports Betting.